Good morning, Centerville, and welcome to the Coffee at the Continental show. We're here to get you up and on the go. So come on down and have an espresso or a simple old cup of joe and watch a Coffee at the Continental show. Good morning, Centerville. Good morning, good day, good latte. Yeah. Good day, Centerville, Iowa. Coffee at the Continental. This is Drake Series 4. Today we're at one of a kind bed and breakfast in Centerville with owners Jack and Joyce Stufflebeem. Thank you so much for having us today. And also, of course, Cheryl White from CRI. And the Inn, or the Bed and Breakfast, you won the Innkeepers of the Year award?
Iowa Lodging Association gave us this award.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. And when was that?
A month or two ago.
Just a couple months ago. So this year.
Yes.
You were awarded this year. And this was in Des Moines?
Yes.
Very nice.
What do you have to do to win that award?
Yeah.
Jack says you just have to hang around long enough.
I'm sure there's more to it than that.
That's pretty good. And there's a lot of history here in the building. It's the second oldest home in Centerville, that's correct. And dating back to
1867.
1867, wow. Now, it was first owned by Dr.
Robert Stevenson.
Okay, and he resided here for a while. Tell us a little bit about...
He built it, and he lived here for probably 15 years or so before he died. And after he died, it became the Merchants Hotel. And we had a very interesting guest here who came to do some research and discovered that her great-great-grandmother had owned this, and her great-great-aunt had owned the Continental.
Oh, wow.
And when the Continental burned back around the early 1900s, or 1900 or something, she was caught on the third floor, and the firemen told her to jump, but she missed the mattresses. And so they brought her over here, and she unfortunately died here.
Oh, wow. Wow. So that's quite a bit of history from a long time ago.
Yeah.
Long time ago. And it was a hotel until it became a mortuary, I believe, which was...
In 1928, Frank Miller bought it.
Right. So the history of an inn was very early.
It started sometime in the 1800s.
Right. Right. And the day-to-day business here, now you have rooms, of course. It's a bed and breakfast. How many rooms do you have?
We have 5 that we let out.
5 that you let out right now. Okay, very nice. And they when people visit, they get to kind of come down and have breakfast or do.
Usually they come down here to the tea room.
To the tea room,
Uh-huh.
and the tea room is very big. And I noticed that you have a lot of teas and things, goodies in there. Now, is it just tea, or is there coffees too?
Oh, we have tea, coffee, sodas, whatever you
Well,
want.
anything you want. Okay,
Yes.
Great.
We also have an entree and soups and salads and croissants, which we make, bread, which we make.
Right. Now, is there a dinner every night that people come down and sit?
We are not open at night except by reservation.
Oh, okay. So if somebody was staying here, if they reserved to stay and eat, you would...
Right.
Okay.
Well, anybody can.
Anybody.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Okay.
people can come for lunch too then, just
Oh, yeah.
during the day? And
During the day, people can come in for lunch
Right.
at any time.
Right.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's great. I didn't know that. And the gift shop. There's a lot of gifts here. I did notice some toys out front. You have some.
Excuse me. We have some educational toys which most parents really seem to appreciate, that we're doing something like that instead of just cheap.
Right. Right. Yeah, I noticed there's some puzzles and things and.
We do things that make them use their brain.
Exactly. And of course, there's a bunch of tea sets as well. You have a lot of. And now, are those antiques or just?
Some of them.
Some antiques and some just.
Yes. Some are
just
new, some
are
are
new.
antiques.
Very nice. What else did I notice that I really liked there was all the pottery there, or you would call it, looked like old things for the bathroom, like for water and to wash your hands or things of that nature.
We have some.
Yeah.
Not as much as I'd like to, but.
Right. Yes, there is a little bit there. That's for sure. Great. Well, thank you so much. Is there anything else that you'd like to add?
You might say that she has quite a bit of art supplies. For
Oh,
people to
right.
come in and buy.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
You have a lot of art supplies as well. Now canvases and paintbrushes and paints and oils and all kinds of good things like that.
Yes.
Very, very nice.
And quite the artist, actually. Joyce did. She painted the draped billboard that's outside of One of a Kind. So.
Oh, really?
She did that
You
herself.
did the billboard here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Well, the paintings on the walls are mine.
Oh, all these are yours here too?
Yes.
Wow. Very, very nice. Now, do you do any classes or
I have a small class.
a small class? Really, really cool. And are they kids or older people or
No.
just
Older people.
all older people? All older people? You have a cutoff age?
Not really.
Not really, no. Okay. Well, thank you so much for visiting with us today. Thank you for taking time out. And
Thank you for
again,
coming.
very nice to meet both of you. And we will see you again soon, I'm sure.
All right.
Thank you very much.
All right. We'll be right back with Jeff.
Welcome back, Centerville. We are back, and wow, this place is just awesome.
It is. Like, really, really nice. I love the way the rooms are kind of rustic in it, and filled with little antiques and things like that. And
Gives you a real nice
Yeah.
old-timey feel.
yeah, I guess it's the bed and breakfast charm that you really get, especially with the tea rooms too, and all the teas and everything that they have here. Just really cool.
And pretty amazing that they won that award.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
Yes.
yeah, like
That's good
Like
news.
of all the innkeepers in Iowa, they are the best, and
Yeah.
that's really awesome to have them here in Centerville.
yeah, and from let's see, from 1990 they've been established here. 21 years.
Yeah, that's a long time.
That's a long time to run a bed and breakfast. And I don't think it's not that easy
No.
to be successful with a bread and breakfast. I guess I shouldn't try to say that 3 times fast. Bed and breakfast.
Bread and breakfast.
But yeah, so and what nice people.
Yeah.
Right, so nice. So and really nice to meet them and get to visit with them for a little bit. Cheryl, we should go over the stops. I guess we are at stop 4, One of a Kind bed and breakfast, and let's go over it from the beginning and
Okay.
just kind of give everybody a brief update on the tour
Okay.
and all the stops on the tour.
All right. Well, our first stop was Honey Creek Resort, and this is just an amazing resort and an amazing thing for our area to have. They have a 108-room lodge, 28 cabins, a golf course, a pool. It's just really a great place, and we're lucky
Right.
to have that in our area. Our second stop was the Columns, and this is a wonderful restored mansion with different shop owners, and so a lot of great history in that building as
There
well.
is, yeah.
So we got to learn a lot of things. I learned a lot I didn't know before.
Right, just sitting down and talking to Deb, you learn a lot.
And the third stop was Maytag, which was one of the original Hy-Vee stores. And so this was really neat. We got to see some footage in the basement of how they stocked their inventory, and it's really kind of a neat thing to have on our square here in Centerville.
Right, with the newest or the first shopping cart and the little cart they have there with all the things in it from way back when.
And then now, of course, One of a Kind bed and breakfast, which is amazing. We've seen that.
Right.
And our next stop is going to be Fashion by Halltree, which is a women's apparel, gift, and home decor boutique right on the square. So a lot of locals love this shop, and as well as people in the surrounding area. So we're really excited to get to sit down and talk to Karen.
Right, Lindsay wants to know what sales are. What's on sale? Can you ask? Okay. Yeah, honey.
And then next we'll be headed to the Continental Hotel and Restaurant. We have a new manager there, Pat Parks, and she's been doing some amazing things. She's has some great specials going on, and And so we'll get a chance to talk with her a little bit about sushi night, which is on Friday nights.
Right.
And maybe we'll even get to see the new executive suites and take a look at those. Those are really, really nice.
Yes, they are. We've done a show.
Yeah.
In the suite.
Nice.
Got a couple in there.
Very nice. And then the next stop is going to be Appanese County Historical Museum, and so we'll get to sit down and talk with Lisa, and she is very knowledgeable on the history of our town and coal mining and Appanese County. So it's going to be a really fascinating show, and she's going to share a lot of information with us, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm excited for that stop.
And then after that, we'll be headed to the Drake Public Library, which was donated to us by Francis Drake himself. And we'll get to see the stunning stained glass dome, and also they may end up showing us the glass floor, which not many people have seen. It's kind of in the back area, so that'll be really interesting.
Right, I've seen pictures, but I've never, when I've been in there, I'm like, where is that at?
Yeah,
cool.
It's kind of hidden, so I bet they'll give us a chance to take a look at that. And then we'll be headed on to 9, which is Shops at Bradley Hall, which is similar to the Columns. It's again a restored mansion. It's beautiful, 22 rooms, 10,000 square feet. It's filled with antiques and hard to find items and gifts. And I think everyone around the area is familiar with it, and as well as people in surrounding areas. People come from far away to see Bradley Hall. And then we'll be headed on to Manhattan Steakhouse and Golf Club, which is a really great place to sit down and have dinner or to go golfing. It's a lot of fun, and locals and people in the surrounding area love that as well. And then our last stop is Exline Country Store, and it'll bring everyone down memory lane, kind of get a feel for the small, quaint town. And we'll learn some history on Morgan Klein himself and where he grew up, and kind of get a feel for the things that he has done for Exline's community. And
a lot. Yeah, it'll be nice to visit with Penny too, and so I'm looking forward to that stop, definitely. Yeah. Very awesome. So Jeff, community updates. Now we can move right along.
Yep. All right. The Centerville Community Blood Drive will be March 1st from 12 to 5 p.m. at the Fellowship Hall of Grace Tabernacle Church with the Life Serve Blood Center.
That's right. Get out there and give blood.
Because people need it.
Give your blood to those in need.
Yes. The Friends of Drake raffle tickets are still available at the library until April 3rd, thanks to the generous merchants and friends who have donated things to raffle off.
Yes, that's awesome.
Yeah, the Centerville High School Concert Band, we will be having our Pops concert March 1st at the Centerville High School in the auditorium.
Right, notice he said we because he will be there in the band.
Yes, yes. And the Drama Club will be having our spring play March 18th with an encore on the 19th.
Again, we.
Yes.
In the play.
Yes. The prom fundraiser is still going on. Can donations are still being accepted at L&P Redemption on North Main Street, right off the square.
Get up there and give them your cans so they get money for prom.
Yeah. Appanese County weekly meals. As always, we like to mention these guys. Mondays, 5 to 6:30 at Faith United Methodist Church. The meal is free, but if you have money, a couple bucks in your pocket to give them, because they do work hard and the food is really good. So if you have the money, you can go ahead and give it to them. And if you need a ride out there, be sure to give Vicki Dishner a call before 4 on Monday. She will be able to get you a ride there and a ride back home. Yep. Her phone number is 641-895-2949. And last but not least, as always, the Pitch Sports Show, Wednesday night, live at Hy-Vee, 6 p.m. If you can get out there and see them live, or if you can't make it out there, you can tune into the radio. And if you're busy that night, you can't get out there and you can't get on the radio, then head on over to thepitchsportshow.com and check out the podcast.
Yes, you can.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Jeff. Centerville, we will see you at our next stop at Hall Tree. All right. Take care, Centerville.